Hey, Noah Records. Uh, I'm a new subscriber, but I'm also a new record collector. This is just me answering your questions. So, my best finds. I have three albums for you. So this is Asia's first album. A funny story with this is that um, I go to Ocean City, New Jersey every year to visit cousins in the East Coast, and I just listened to Heat of the Moment, and I thought it'd be really cool to have their album, and I never thought I'd find it, but I found it there. Um, and then this one, Original Hotel California. This was my dad's original collection. I don't know when he got this, but yeah, it's an original pressing, and it's sat in outside for 20 years in rain, whatever, in weather. So I'm actually really happy that this is still good, a good copy, and it's still like sounds good. And this next one is probably my um, best find so far. Um, this is a 69 pressing original of Let It Bleed. Me and my dad and my brother went to a record store about 30 minutes away because there's not anywhere. There's not any record stores nearby. So we went to this one, and I see on the price tag, I got this for $10. And it wasn't even in the Rolling Stones section. It was actually in the like the new album section where they just put stuff when it just comes in. There's a little nick on the album itself, but it's a really really good shape, and I'm really happy I found this, especially for $10. That was on my list. Okay, best song ever. I'm not sure. This is definitely a hard one for me. Um, I would definitely one that's on my like top 10 is "Sympathy for the Devil" by the Rolling Stones. This is the album I got. Same thing in New Jersey, which has it. And especially on this one, I actually really like it. But that's definitely in my top 10, probably in top 5. So how I keep my collection? So I actually only have 25, 30 records, so I pretty much know what I have. Um, but I recently started going on Discogs and cataloging things, but yeah, still figuring it out since I'm fairly new. One thing I would never sell, it would probably be the my dad's records. He let me when I eventually go to college, he's gonna let me bring them, and I think it's just something that is gonna have a lot of sentimental value to me. Something I'm never gonna let go. Um, Music related documentary. I haven't really listened to many watched many music related documentaries. I guess the closest thing I've watched was the Elton John movie, but I really want to start getting into that. And the Tower Records one is something I want to watch. I My parents are telling me about Tower Records when they were younger because my mom lived near one. And she used to go there all the time. So that's probably something I'm going to watch in the future. Um, Record I've received as a gift. So I actually haven't received any records officially as a gift. Um, my dad, when we go on adventures in record stores, he tends to pay for them, so I guess that's a gift. Um, but the one thing that I actually got as a gift was my first turntable, which is a Audio Technica 120 USB. Um, I think for a starting turntable, it's pretty good. But I use that. That's the only one we have, so I use that all the time, and I really enjoyed that as a gift. Um, Song listening ritual. So my turntable is in the garage, and our garage is not air conditioned or at all, or temperature controlled in any way. So Right now it's kind of cold. It's in winter, so I have a jacket on and some sweatpants and some slippers just to keep warm, and I have some tea next to me to keep me hot. Um, but it usually depends on what time of the day is and what the weather is. Um, but yeah, thanks.